everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today I got a new palette in, and it's the Urban Decay Naked Robin Eisenberg palette. And I don't know who this is, but I really like the packaging of it. And then the color story inside is really pretty. Now, I do have to agree with some people on the fact of why they're calling it naked. I don't understand. But I'm sure they have their reasons. But what I thought was, since if I can do it, if we can get it under, a certain amount of time, I do two different looks using this palette, because I thought, the neutrals are neutrals, you know what I mean? But I kind of would play with the four like reddish tones, pinky tones, peachy tones, whatever, and then the blue tones. Of course, I'd incorporate some of these neutrals in with that look, because I don't want to jump straight into the blue, although you could. I just prefer to build, So that's what I thought we would do, and I would just sort of, kind of point out as we go and see what we come up with. But that way we can try more of the shades, I suppose. Okay, so let's go with the first look. Let's go into, I guess, Mango Sun. I feel like I can complete almost a cohesive look using these, I think. I don't know, but I think. So let's try. So we'll go in with this shade first. Okay. It's a pretty shade. I don't have any issues out of Urban Decay. I think where the issue lies is the price point for what you get. To be honest. It's not like these palettes are cheap. We know that. But at the same time, their shadows aren't bad. They're not great, but they're definitely not bad. And I do feel like in the world of beginners or something, their shadows are fine. Are really good, really. You're not going to have any problems out of them. They're easy to work with, that sort of stuff. That's a pretty shade, It's a pretty peachy shade. Alright, let's go into Foxfire, which is this, I guess, like a burnt, like a brick color. And see what it has. We're just going to pop it right here in the outer corner. Okay, a little bit of pigment, not much. I have a decent amount there. I can see it. And it is a bricky red. Okay, you can build it up. So we got, of course, as I blend, it kind of goes away. No, it's still there. We're good. I see it. I'm like, well, as I blend, I'm kind of blending it away. But, no, we're good. I can still see it. Let's just take it over a little bit. Alright. It's good. Let's take that same shade and we'll run it under the lower lash line. Okay, so it's definitely there. And again, Urban Decay is not known for, the most pigmented shadows right off the bat. I'm just going back into that first shade. Blending. But I will say these two shades have a nice, gradient effect. Okay, now for the lid, what do we want to go in with? Let's do... Let's do Exoplanet? No. holidays. No. Let's go in with Exoplanet just to see. And that's the one between the two mats there. Let's go in with that. I'm not going to spray it, and we're just going to pat it. It's a pretty color. And it's the shade that's in the pan. I will say these palettes are set up in a way to make it easy. You know what I mean? There's really not much thought process behind it. Okay. So, I mean, it's nice, you know? It's a nice look. We can't really, you know, talk too bad about it. It works. It does its job. And I guess if you're looking to a little bit of color, maybe it's a nice palette. Let's do inner corner. Let's go in with the only shade I can think of for myself for inner corner would be this one here. It's Moon Sand. And I'll just pop it right in here. It does a little bit, but not much. But again, how hard is it to, you know, at the same time get a highlighter and pop it in there? You know, like what I'm wearing here, I could pop in there. But at the same time, if this is all I got on me at the time, this would work. So, for my skin tone. So, all right, that's not bad. Okay, let's jump. Let's jump over to, I'll do mascara in a minute. Let's jump over to like the bluish side maybe. Let me clean off that brush. I'm going to use the same brushes. I'm just using a little towel here to clean it off. But I don't want to jump straight in with that blue because, I don't know, just to be safe, I guess. I kind of want to go into that brown right here, this Solar Storm. I kind of like to go into that one first, just to sort of give me something over here. You know what I mean? Oh, might want to make sure I'm good. Okay. Good enough, huh? I really didn't think this palette would be delivered today, y'all. Okay. I like this color. It's just like a, for my skin tone, it's a really good like starter color, crease shade. Very nice, very nice. Okay. What number refer was that? A 1? I think I have another 01 refer brush, so let me see if I can find it. I do. So we'll just use a new one. And I'm going to go into Home Planet. So I started with this one over here, Solar Storm. Now I'm going to jump over here to Home Planet. We're going to try, y'all. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I got a little bit on my brush. It is powdery, but that's Urban Decay for you. And we're going to start to put that in there. Oh, okay. This is a very light blue, so you could have very well started with this shade, actually. You know, we would have been okay to start with that, to be honest. But that's okay. We'll just spend some time blending it in and building it up. No big deal there. I like it. It's a nice blue, actually. It's not scary in any way, shape, or form. It's very, like, it almost looks a little bit chalky even, maybe? I don't know. It's definitely a very light blue, though. But I do think it'll pair well, actually, with these other. Now, the other ones had, I'm pretty sure that one is a matte. No, it's a satin. Okay, so this first column has a matte, Seems like a satin, and a metallic. This one here has two mattes and two metallics, a matte, and then three metallics is what I'm seeing out of these. So I don't know. How it's going to go. I prefer two mattes and then two satin or metallic shades, to be honest. Okay, so now we're going to go into, let me get a brush here. Let's go into ice crater, and we'll put that on the outer corner, and then maybe put alien base on the inner. Oh yeah, we could have even darkened this up with that. You can easily. That's a pretty shade. Oh, can you see that? This is pretty. It's like a blue purple, maybe. It's like it looks blue, but then it can look purple. It's weird. I mean, it's not weird. There's shades like that everywhere, but it's not like it's a duochrome though. You know what I mean? It's just it's that color. So it'd be like what is a blue and a purple? What is it called? Not lavender. What is it? Can't think today. My mind is so. Alright, so we use that to kind of darken the outer corner. Like that. And then let's go in with, I'm using a lot of brushes here, alien base, and put it on the inner corner. The inner portion of the eye, and see where we got. Maybe I didn't pick it up. Okay. There we go. I just said, uh-oh. Must have picked up too much. I got fallout. And a good bit of it, actually. I really loaded the brush down, apparently. I didn't mean to. But that. That is a pretty shade. It's not really sticking on for me though. You know what I mean? I'm really picking it up. Maybe I do need to use water or spray the brush. I mean, usually I don't have to, but some shades you do. Let me do it like this first, and then I can always spray the brush and try it again. You know, though, at the same time, the two pinks in the palette that I was working with in the beginning, they kind of look the same on the eye, and these two shades are kind of doing the same. These two metallic shades, to be honest, when I'm looking at them. Let me go back into Ice Crater. I mean, there is a slight difference in them, but not that much. Like I said, this one is more of a blue-purple shade, where the other one is more blue, like a or like a blue, just blue, like a blue, I guess. I don't know, you all. Like, it does kind of look like space in a way. Kind of looks like this is Mars and this is Venus. Is that the way that is? Is Venus blue? I don't know. But it definitely has a lot of fallout, and now I'm blue under here big time. But that's okay, I'm not going anywhere. So now I want to go into if I can find a brush. I don't even know. Half of my brushes are gone, y'all. I don't even know where they went to. Where is it? Here it is. Let's go into Space Pod, which is the last remaining shade out of that section. This one right here. And run it under the lower lash line. See what we got with it. Okay, so this is more of a blue-green turquoise color. Oh my, I got a lot of fallout over here, y'all. So what I would suggest, wow, it's in my eyeball, is for sure spray brushes or some sort of adhesive. You're going to have to with the especially the blue ones. I don't have much over here at all. Actually, I don't have anything over here. There is no fallout over here at all. For funsies, let's use that last shade in the red palette, the Holidays, that I didn't put on the lid. This one here. And let's just run it under the lower lash line just to see if it gives me any kind of fallout. No. Okay. So for inner corner on this one, let's do the same thing. Let's go into Moon Sand. And I'll just put it right in the inner corner. Okay. All right. I have no issues out of this one, to be honest. I think it went very well. Easy to work with, a cohesive look, no fallout, and I didn't spray. So if I would have sprayed, I do believe it would be more metallic. This side, on the other hand, is so much fallout, and it was hard to pick up on my brushes, which they are synthetic, but I've never had a problem out of Urban Decay with that before. I don't know. I don't know what I think here. I do like this matte blue, even though I feel like it could become a little chalky. I think if you built it up, you'd be okay. But again, that color is something that, you know, that can just happen. But I think it looks fine on, you know, after all. Like, no issue at all with it, to be honest. It's really just these metallic shades, to be honest. And I don't see that big of a difference between these metallics. Not once they're placed on the eye. Now, when you're doing swatches, there is a big difference. I'm not going to pretend like there's not. You can see a difference in them. But on the eye, not so much when you put them side by side. So, here's my thing with it, I believe. I lost the brush. Anyway, I think I could definitely use all of these. No problem. And I would love the look. I do. The blue is fine. I don't know how I would maybe incorporate it into these, but you know, these are Fallout City. And the only issue with that is I always do my face first. I can't do my eyes first. I've tried. It just doesn't. It doesn't. You know what I mean? So for me, that's a problem. Now, if you can do your eyes first and clean it up and then do your face, then this may work. But I still feel like these shades are similar, to be honest and fair. But I also still think it is a very pretty palette. I just don't think it's for me. For the reasons that I said. You know what I mean? Let me try one thing though, because I did say that maybe if I sprayed the brush, let me wipe it off. I don't know which shade I went into. Let me use a spray. Let me spray my brush. And then see what it would do. Let me just use my Morphe. Alright. Okay, I'm going to go back into Alien Babe. Oh, I thought that said base. It says Babe. Sorry, y'all. Glad I noticed that now. Alright, now let's pat it in and see. Oh, okay. Now, like I said, I knew it would definitely be more metallic. And maybe it just doesn't like my old eyeballs. I don't know. But the shades just aren't going on as good as they usually do. In other palettes. Like, I believe the last palette I used was the ultraviolet. I do have the wild green. No, I used their little mini palettes and I loved them. Okay. So that didn't have any fallout by spraying the brush. It did make it look a little more like in your face metallic. Is it anything to write home about? No. And I don't like that. And the only reason why I don't like that is because of the price tag to this. And the other thing is that I am really so used to other shadows now that I'm like, yeah, I can't even say this is good for beginners, because here's the thing. There's too many other, for the price point. You can get a Morphe palette. You can get a ColourPop palette. And it's going to give you better quality than this. I'm sorry. I said it. I think where Urban Decay stands out is, this is a beautiful color story. Hands down, it's beautiful. But that doesn't give you you can't price something that's just because it's pretty. if the quality isn't there. And they are in plate. They are in like Ulta and all that, and Sephora. So I can see people gravitating to it. The packaging is beautiful. Again, it's great. It's sturdy. So I do see why they gravitate to it. And if you're a beginner, you don't know. And I think that's how they get you. Because once you do know, you're not going back. You're not. It's almost like you graduated. So I feel like for this particular palette, if you're, I don't know, I can't even say who it's good for. I can't. Because if you're a makeup artist, I know you ain't using this, okay? There's no way. I just can't. And if you're a beginner, I mean, I can see why you would grab it, but you're not going to be happy with it if you have experienced any other shadows. Here's my thing. What I will do is I will play with it a couple more times and let you know. But I think the look is pretty. I'm not going to take that away. And you know, maybe this is somebody's favorite palette, or just somebody's not a nice palette even. But I can't even give it that because of the price tag. If we were looking at, say, $25 for that palette, I would say, okay, it's not bad, okay? If you told me it was $35, I would say maybe. But at the price tag that it's at, it's a no. I'm sorry. It's a no. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Provision. Is that it? Prevision? Perversion? Mascara? Whatever the hell it is. I don't even like this mascara either. But I want to put it all together so we can see. Because, you know, sometimes it does make the difference. And I'm going to overlook the fallout. Because I do know people can do their eyes first. So I'm going to overlook that once I get it all done. Should have used Pat McGrath mascara, really. Colored mascara, that would have been fun. I got a little bit of mascara. I'll have to clean that up. I really can't say anything about this side, this one I'm doing right now, mascara. I think this is really pretty. I do. But my problem is I can get the same look out of a ColourPop palette. And that's what I'm trying to look at when I'm looking at stuff now. Because money is tight. And like, I get like Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona is expensive. But they give you a variety, you know? They give you textures and everything. Like, it's just different. And yeah, this is giving me a little bit of something, but I don't know. I'm going to have to really think about this one. Alright. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy in a minute. So before mascara, I put mascara on. I thought this eye here looked really good. And then I put I mean, it still looks pretty, don't get me wrong. But somehow the mascara for the other eye made it look better. Hold up. This is why first impressions aren't always good. Although it still doesn't, you know, it is what it is. There's nothing. Okay. I gotta clean that up. I'll get to that in a minute. But this eye doesn't look so bad now with a little bit of like mascara. So if you had lashes on, I bet it'd look really good. Okay. Final thought is this. I think that they're pretty. Like I said, they're pretty. But the price point, it's not worth it. I mean, it's just not. I wanna like it so bad because I really do like Urban Decay, especially for beginners. I do. But I think I like them because of their neutral beginners. But then when I really think about it, I mean, you can buy a neutral palette from ColourPop too and get the same look. So it's like, really, or is there a purpose in it? And there's really not. It's really not. Other than their packaging is nicer and it's easier, as in like looking at the color story and figuring it out, because they kind of have it like groups in 4. And to some people that may be worth it, then I could see it. But quality wise, it's not there at the price point. It's just not. And you can't tell me that if, just say you buy a ColourPop palette with, what is it, 12 shades? Is that how many is in that? Yeah, 12 shades ColourPop palette. What do they run? 12 bucks? 15 tops maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, let's just for giggles say they're $20. The packaging isn't the best. It's usually cardboard, fine, but it's still sturdy. Now you get packaging with this, but you're telling me that it's 20 times, like it's $20 more almost more for this packaging. Like it's double the price. Oh, and you get a brush. Yeah, let's not forget the brush. Yes. I just don't see it. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Alright. That's my final thoughts on this. I want to like it so badly. I do. Because I just like Urban Decay. You know? I think the influencer did a really good job picking out shades, though. For sure. Like, I think that palette looks stunning. It's a beautiful palette. But the shadow formula itself is the same, Urban Decay. And it's just not. It's not up to par anymore compared to other shadows you can get from other brands. I mean, it's just not. And I'm not even going to put mascara on the bottom lashes. I'm just not. And again, I will, like I said, I'm not taking off because it you know, got all over my face, because I can spray the brush. And then it doesn't. But it's just not worth it. It's not. And I'm not going to act like it is. So, I hate that. I will play with it a couple more times, though, just to be safe. I hope this video helped in some way, if you were thinking about it or not thinking about it. Again, they are pretty. I'm not saying it's not a pretty look. It's just the price tag. But Urban Decay usually does do half off half the time. Like, they end up going half off, you know what I mean? So, at that point, let's pretend it goes half off. Is it worth it? Then I would suggest thinking about it. I would say that. Think about it. I'm not saying purchase it even at that price. But I would say think about it. Think if, you know, because at that point, even if you only use the first 8 shadows, it might be worth it. But at its original price, absolutely not. I won't say it is. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So, that is all I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all, that way you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sunday, even though some Sundays I do upload because there's just so many products coming out. And I will see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.